Edo Governor Monday Okpebholo don set up strong committee to review the state contributory pension scheme as im assure workers say their concerns go get quick attention. The announcement shele for 2026 Workers' Day celebration wey hold for Sam Okpebholo Stadium, Benin City, with the theme Insecurity and Poverty, the Bane of Decent Work. As he addressed the workers, the governor wey dey represented by im deputy Right Honourable Dennis Idausa yarn say government performance no be by mouth but by result, as he promised to continue working well with labour unions. E come list some benefits wey workers don enjoy, like steady salary payment, 13th month salary, and approval of 75,000 naira minimum wage wey start about 1 year ago. E tok say to boost business, government don launch 1 billion naira interest-free loan scheme for traders, artisans and entrepreneurs. On top security matter, e tok say court killings don reduce from over 300 every year to almost zero sake of serious action and support to security agencies. On top unpaid money, e yarn say government don release 1 billion naira first tranche for Ambrosali University salary arrears and another 1 billion naira to pay gratuity for retired local government workers. For employment, e tok say government don employ over 10,000 workers, including 5,000 teachers, 1,300 health workers and 2,500 vigilantes. E also tok say dem don upgrade local government training institute where trainees don increase from 30 to over 100. E still tok say
the greatest Nigerian workers, the greatest of the greatest of the greatest Nigerian workers. The 2026 Workers' Day address by His Excellency Senator Monday Okpebholo, the Executive Governor of Edo State, who is unavoidably absent. Hence, he has asked me to represent him. I am delighted to join the hardworking men and women of Edo State on this special occasion of Workers' Day 2026. Today, we celebrate the men and women whose daily effort keeps our state moving forward. From teachers to health workers, civil servants, artisans, traders, and security personnel, you are the backbone of Edo progress. I thank you all. Let me also appreciate our labor leaders for their support and cooperation, which has sustained a cordial relationship between labor and government. Your constructive engagement has helped us to focus on development. From the first day of this administration, workers' welfare has remained a top priority. We have ensured prompt payment of salaries and sustained payment of 13 months salary. A year ago, we approved the minimum new wages of 75,000 monthly because labor deserves decent reward. We have also released the first tranche of 1 billion of payment of the outstanding arrears to Ambrosali University. We have also released the first tranche of 1 billion for payment of outstanding gratuity to retired local government pensioners, those who serve Edo State with faithfulness must not be forgotten. Edo State today is a construction site. Across the 3 senatorial districts, we are undertaking major roads construction and projects to ease movement and support businesses and improve access to our markets. We have also created jobs by employing over 10,000 workers including 5,000 teachers, 1,300 health workers, and 2,500 local vigilantes. We are also upgrading the local government training institute in Akoko Edo, where enrollment has risen from 30 personnel to 400 workers receiving training. We have appointed credible and competent person into the Civil Service Commission and Local Government Service Commission to strengthen personnel administration. To boost the economy, we launched 1 billion interest-free loan scheme for traders, artisans, and entrepreneurs. Security remained the foundation of productivity. Through decisive action, court-related killings have reduced from over 300 years to almost zero. We have also provided vehicles, motorcycles, and other equipment to security agencies. These achievements were not possible without the economic reform of our dear father, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let us continue to support Renew Hope agenda of Mr. President. I have heard your concerns regarding the contributory pension scheme, and I have constituted a high-power committee to review the matter and advise me within a short possible time. My dear workers, this administration believes governance must be measured by impact, not promises. We will continue to work with labor in mutual respect and good faith as we build a stronger, safer, and more prosperous Edo State. Happy Workers' Day. God bless all the workers in Edo State. God bless Edo State, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Minister of Labour and Employment Dr. Mohammed Magari Dinyandi, wey Otobrize Nisiago represent, praise Nigeria workers wella and talk say high cost of living still dey affect workers well, but say the Renewed Hope agenda aim na to promote decent work for all.
Great Nigerian workers. On behalf of the Federal Ministry of Labour and Employment, I bring you warm greetings and heartfelt congratulations on this auspicious occasion of International Workers' Day 2026. Today, we join the global community to celebrate the invaluable contribution of workers to national development, economic growth, and social progress. We salute the resilience, patriotism, and productivity of the Nigerian workforce. You are, of course, the backbone of our economy.
Edo State Commissioner for Labour, Honorable Godwin Eshiashi, called for teamwork to improve skills and create jobs, also condemned casualization of workers, say e no good, and come assure say Edo go key into federal empowerment skills to benefiting people. NLC Chairman for Edo State, Comrade Bernard Joma Egwahide, praised the governor work within 1 year, but begged make government remove workers wey start before 2017 from the contributory pension scheme. TUC Chairman Comrade Joseph James Washa also praised the progress and advised government to implement new federal allowances to help workers handle inflation.
His Excellency, the Governor of Edo State, distinguished Senator Monday Okpebholo, deserve my profound appreciation for creating 6 critical ministries, one of them being the Labour and Productivity Ministry. The emergence of these new ministries will widen business of governance in the state. The statutory body for the coordination of activities of trade union in Edo State is the Ministry of Labour and Productivity. Our responsibility includes observance of occupational safety rules in workplaces across the state, rewarding productivity in both public and private organizations, and organizing training programs on relevant skills for our youth. I call on companies and spirited individuals to collaborate and support this administration of distinguished Senator Monday Okpebholo in the area of skill development and employment creation for our youth. I enjoy companies and organizations to discourage casualization of staff, as it's not only dehumanizing, it retards growth and progress. These have been crystallized into a policy document by the federal government. Shortly after the Ministry of Labour and Productivity was created, we went into serious work with our clear objectives in mind. We have established a strong synergy with the Ministry of Labour and Employment, National Directorate of Employment, Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC), as well as other federal government agencies. The program of the Ministry of Labour, which is Employment and Empowerment, we are in fact very neck deep in it, and very shortly the state will benefit hugely from that scheme. We are excited at this development because of the numerous benefits derivable from it and other numerous empowerment schemes of the federal government.
We commend the administration for employing over 5,000 teachers, 89 community development officers and more. This is a step in the right direction, and we pledge partnership to sustain this development. We thank you for approving the 75,000 naira minimum wage in Edo State. But however, we note our disagreement with the consequential adjustment implemented by the Accountant General of Edo State. We also appreciate your effort in agriculture, increased subvention to Edo University and AAU, and the interest-free loan scheme for small business owners. Challenges that must be addressed. Current economic situation, the hike in petroleum prices has worsened hardship. Workers now struggle to afford transportation to work, often borrowing money to survive, which is not supposed to be. Contributory pension scheme. Issues surrounding the contributory pension scheme remain unresolved and continue to affect workers' confidence in their future security. Health insurance scheme. While we appreciate the Edo State government for the institution of State Health Insurance Commission, the TUC has observed a trend whereby benefit packages has been drastically streamlined to a state where workers have to do out-of-pocket payment for service previously covered as against the SLS's policy. There is also leadership and administrative bottleneck resulting in poor service delivery and subversion of extant rule on the chain of command in health insurance, resulting in mass reductions in the staff morale across the state health insurance commission. Insecurity and poverty, the pain of decent work. Comrades, insecurity and poverty remain the twin evil, undermining human development and destroying the foundation of decent work. The International Labour Organization defines decent work as employment that provides an fair income, workplace security, social protection, and freedom for workers to express their concerns. Yet, insecurity and poverty from a destructive cycle. Poverty breeds desperation and crime, while insecurity destroys infrastructure, disrupts economic activity, and displaces the communities, thereby deepening poverty. The urgency of wage review. A real living wage is not just survival pay, but it is the foundation of dignity. There is an urgent need for wage review in 2026. Current earnings no longer meet basic needs due to escalating inflation and widespread suffering. Workers need wages that guarantee life, not mere survival. Although the minimum wage was raised to 75,000 naira in Edo, inflation and rising fuel and food costs have already eroded those gains. Immediate cost of living allowance, otherwise known as COLA. Edo State workers urgently need relief from rising costs. A cost of living allowance, COLA, must be introduced for all workers to cushion the impact of fuel price hikes linked to the wrong prices. Without these interventions, workers will continue to sink deeper into hardship.
Let me use this video to bring to the attention of Mr. Governor that some local government councils in Edo State are still owing some local government workers inherited salaries area from the previous administration. And the Congress is appealing to Mr. Governor to direct those local government councils as a matter of urgency to pay and clear the salaries areas of affected council workers. We want to equally appeal to Mr. Governor, as much we know that he has employed so many persons for us. Because of the neglect of some of these important group of persons, like the nurses, we humbly request for your recruitment of nurses and midwives to close the existing manpower gap in terms of clinical skilled health professionals, particularly nurses and midwives. Your Excellency, Edo State has enjoyed 1 year of sustained industrial peace due to your support for Congress and the workers. We assure you of continued cooperation, commitment to keeping Edo State free from industrial unrest, and reassuring you and your government that Edo will not burn. Instead, Edo will shine during our reign as labor leader in the state. And to the out-working workers of Edo State, I wish to use this medium to, on behalf of the Congress, to advise that we take our job seriously by being committed, dedicated, and punctual to work. Because to whom much is given, they say much is expected. As we cannot deny the fact that our worker-friendly government has given us so much. As we approach the 2027 general election, we want to inform His Excellency that because workers and their families represent 40 to 50% of the voting population in Edo State, we therefore state that our continued support for your administration and your party in 2027 election is sacrosanct, as we have appointed across the 18 local governments and the 192 wards coordinators of political wings of the NLC to deliver for you in appreciation of all what you are doing for Edo workers. Because the happy worker is a loyal partner in governance and a political friend of your Excellency interests. Finally, your Excellency, you have demonstrated leadership. You have demonstrated leadership and commitment to our workers' welfare. We believe that your Excellency action today will further make us smile. Your administration, no doubt, is leaving a lasting legacy in those states.
Make una not forget, say, as we see am, na so we dey talk am. We not dey take blame. Ekata Ojoisele, TMC News.